Come to the Manger is a production of CTNY, the Catholic television network of Youngstown. It is a reflection on the Gospels of the Sundays of Advent and Christmas. Your program host is Father Jim Korda.
Life in our modern world can be a terribly impersonal experience, but then Christmas rolls around and we think once more about how much we care for certain people. At this season of the year, we are most reminded about our personal relationships. At this time of the year, when our hearts are most sensitive, it ought to be easier for us to see Christianity as a personal experience. Today's gospel for this fourth Sunday of Advent is most familiar to us. It recalls the angel's visit to a young woman who was told that she would be the mother of the long-awaited Christ. And that was the beginning of our Christian faith. It all started with a little baby. What could be more personal than that? From the beginning of the New Testament to the end, Christianity is a very personal thing. Yet there are many people today who have great difficulty thinking of themselves in a personal relationship with Christ. Consider with me some of the ways in which Christ becomes a vital part of our everyday lives. The angel said of him, "He will rule forever, and his reign will be without end." Was that just poetry? I think not. Christmas confronts us with the marvelous contrast between the temporal and the eternal. Think back to that first Christmas. What were the really important things back then? Most people would say that what mattered most was Caesar Augustus and the Roman Empire. How wrong they would have been. The Roman Empire has long since ceased, but the baby born in that stable still holds sway over billions of people today. What about our world today? Our world seems turned upside down with terrible events, powerful nations and armies. While these may be important, they will eventually cease, as do all things temporal. But the gentle Christ still rules and reigns over our hearts and minds. As we come to the manger, let us hold on to our hopes. Let us be true to our ideals that Christ believed in and died for. He is with us yet and always will be. The future belongs to Him.
Come to the Manger was a production of CTNY, the Catholic television network of the Diocese of Youngstown. Your host was Father Jim Korda.